Hey, Lauren Gordon here. In this video, I want to talk about what to charge for private coaching, group programs, and courses. And these are all high ticket. We're going to talk high ticket today. So high ticket coaching, one-to-one groups, and courses. So with that said, my name is Lauren and I'm a business mentor for online coaches, and I help my clients attract customers for their high-end, high-ticket programs through storytelling, and specifically by sharing their authentic stories on social media and attracting the right people to them. So that's what I'm all about, attracting the right clients to you, not chasing, okay? So with this video though, I want to talk about pricing. This is something that I'm asked about fairly often, and this comes up on my calls with my clients quite often, and I want to shed a rather different approach to this, because what you might have been told is that you got to charge X or Y, and that's how it should be. And I have a different approach to pricing. I have a very different outlook on how to price your stuff. And so I want to break that down for you. So this is for you if you're a coach and maybe you already have a high ticket offer. You have a one-to-one coaching offer, you have a group program, or maybe you have a mastermind, maybe you have a course, right? This is still going to help you. And if you don't have any of those yet, or you're just in the form of, you're just mapping it out, maybe you're mapping out a new offer and you're just wondering, what should I price this? What should I price this? What's a good price? What should I price it? What should the price tag be? Here's my thoughts on this, okay? When I remember when I put together my first group program, my first group coaching program. It was a 6-week program and I was super excited about it. And I put all the modules together. I planned it out, planned all the content out. And then I sat back and the last thing to do was just figure out a price. Pretty simple. But I looked around and I made the mistake of looking at what everybody else was charging for group programs that were similar lengths. And some people were charging upwards of $10K for a 6-week program. Some people were charging $3K. Some people were charging $1K. Some people were charging $5K. It was all over the place. So instead of getting clarity on what I should charge, I was more confused than ever before. And I wasn't confident in any of those prices because it was all different. It was all different. And looking back, obviously, it's pretty obvious that I shouldn't have done that in the first place, because it doesn't matter what other people are charging. What does matter is this, and this is what I want to teach you and what I want to talk about here. The way to price your offers depends on one thing first and one thing only, and that is, how confident are you in X price? And when I say X, you can put any number in there. How confident are you in 3K, 5K, 10K, 20K, 50K? It's so easy to look at pricing as a template thing where there is, or a script, or like the perfect amount, the perfect thing to charge at this point in your journey, at this point in your career, based on how many clients you worked with, based on this, based on your results, based on this, blah, blah, blah. Here's how I teach pricing. And I teach it the same way to all of my clients that are totally beginners, that have a high ticket offer idea, but they don't know how to price it. And my clients who've already sold different high ticket offers, they're rolling out a new one and they want help pricing it. I say the same thing. And this is what I say. You've got to pick a price that makes you feel excited to show up and talk about it. And you've got to pick a price that makes your work feel worth it to you. This is not something I feel is talked about a lot in the coaching industry, in the coaching space. Instead, what is often seen is, make sure your program, make sure your offer is worth your price tag, or make sure that what you're charging, or make sure the value you're giving equals the price tag. To me, that's the most, dare I say, ludicrous way to look at it, because your work is invaluable. That's at least how I see it. If you're a coach and you're in this for the right reasons, you have tools, knowledge, and just you have insight that can change somebody's life, whether you're a life coach or a health coach, business coach, relationship coach. I have clients that are literally in every single niche, and this applies to all niches. Your prices and being able to sign clients at any price point starts with you picking a price that makes you feel like you're going to be compensated enough for the amount of work you're going to do with your clients. And if I'm honest, in the first year of my coaching business, I definitely undercharged. And looking back, some people would say, no, Lauren, that's a standard price. But I started off with one-to-one coaching. That was my first high ticket offer. That was my first thing I ever sold as a coach. It was one-to-one coaching, and it was a 3-month package, and I charged $3,000 in full. Okay. So my clients paid $3,000 for 3 months of one-to-one coaching with me. Now, 4 years later, it's significantly more than that, obviously, as it should be. And I still say, looking back, I'm definitely undercharged, but at that time, that's the price that made me feel so excited to show up and market it and show up and talk to people about it. That price felt quite exciting to me. So that's why I take a different approach to pricing. And I say to you, if you have a new offer that you want to roll out, or you're looking at your existing offer and you're going, should I charge something differently? Is it too much? Is it too little? Blah, blah. Do a minute of internal reflection for a minute and ask yourself, is this a price that A, makes me excited to show up and market it and talk about it? And B, does this price feel like it's worth it for the amount of work I'm going to do with my clients who hire me for this or who come into this program? Every single time that I've raised my rates, that we've raised our prices for our programs or for my private coaching, has always been at a point where I have realized how much I give to my clients, and there's just been a little inkling inside me that's kind of made a switch and gone, oh gosh, okay, it's time to raise my prices. I'm giving so much to my clients and they're getting amazing transformations. It makes sense to raise my prices. And there was a time actually not long ago at all, where I ignored my gut, and I don't recommend anybody do this, whether or not you're a coach. Like, this is just, I believe all humans should never do this. I ignored my gut, which was telling me to double my rates for a while, like double my prices. We're not talking about a little skip and hop. We're talking about a jump and a leap. My gut was telling me double my prices, double my rates. And I had that feeling for quite a while. But I got all in my head and I was like, oh, is it going to affect, sales? Is it going to affect, are less people going to be able to come into the program? All this stuff, all these limiting beliefs, of course, all came through instantly. And I had to make the decision as to whether or not I listened to those voices or I listened to my gut. And unfortunately, at first, for a minute, I listened to the voices and I was like, no, it's fine. I'll give it a little bit longer, then I'll raise them. And a little bit of time went by and we still grew. We were still making sales. I was still signing on new clients. But there was this new feeling of like, it felt really, really almost like pulling teeth to show up and market it and sell it and do all that. And I thought for a minute that maybe it's just something I don't want to sell anymore. Maybe it's something, maybe I've just outgrown the offer. Maybe I just need to just retire this program. And it actually wasn't until one of my really good friends, I'm so grateful for her, one of my really good friends and I were talking about pricing and rates. And she, at the time, she was charging what I secretly wanted to charge and what I hadn't raised my prices to yet. And just having that conversation with her and hearing her talk about it made me go, oh my gosh, this is actually the missing puzzle piece that I need to fix. Not just find, but I had to fix it. So I did it that day. I was like, this is clear as day. I need to just raise my prices right now. So I did raise my prices, and I cannot tell you how much shifts almost energetically when you decide to charge what you really want to charge, right? Because imagine this, if you're charging what you actually want to charge, then marketing is going to feel exciting. Sales are going to feel exciting. It's all going to feel worth it to you. Your work is going to feel like you're being appropriately compensated for it, right? It's easy as a coach to pour our heart into our clients and get our clients the best possible results. It's so easy to do that and forget that you deserve to be paid premium rates, whatever rates that you feel like you want to be getting paid. People will pay that, but you have to make the first move. You have to raise your prices or charge the thing that you really want to charge. And this also goes for the other side of this, where I've had conversations with my students where one day they think, $5K feels good. That feels like a good price point. And then they come back a couple weeks later and they're like, you know what? It still feels like a bit of a stretch for me, and I'm not totally confident doing that. So what should I do? And my answer to that is, what do you feel confident charging right now? And I just had one beautiful woman, we went through this, and she was like, honestly, I feel really confident charging 3K right now. And I'm like, cool. Then let's charge 3K. Charge 3K right now, then let's get you clients at that price point. And then when you reach the point where you're like, okay, cool, I have more confidence in myself. I have more confidence in my offers. I'm ready to raise them. Then let's raise them to 5K or 10K or 6K or whatever. But I will tell you this from experience and from coaching so many people through this, you will make more sales, you will grow your coaching business so much faster when you get behind your prices and you pick a price that actually makes you excited and confident to show up and talk about your offers. So I hope this helps. Maybe this is your first time hearing it explained this way, but I hope this helps you in pricing your offers. Now, if you have a high ticket offer, and maybe you still need a little bit of help with the pricing, but I hope that this helped you do that, and you want more help actually getting clients for it and attracting clients to you for your high ticket offers, then this is what I help my clients do. I help them do this through storytelling and sharing their authentic stories on social media and attracting the right people, the right clients to them. So if that's something that you need more help with, if you're ready to work with a lot more clients that love you and that make you love your work, then reach out or click the link somewhere around this video where you can book a call, sit down with me, and I will look at your business and tell you whether or not our Stories That Sell coaching program is a good fit for you. This is where I help my clients work through all of this, including their pricing for their offers, their messaging, clarity on their message, clarity on their ideal clients, and most importantly, that consistency in getting clients. So if that resonates, if this helped you and you want more help growing your coaching business and attracting high ticket clients to you, then click the link somewhere in this video, book a call. I would be happy to talk and let you know if our program is a fit. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video and have an awesome day. Bye guys.